So friends, this is the Spa Guy, and I'm going to install the Nest Hello system. It's got the camera on it and the doorbell. And the first step is to, of course, unpack all this stuff. But I've got to install this into my doorbell. Luckily, it's right there. So stay tuned. I'm going to open this up and we're going to investigate how to do this. And I'll show you how easy it is. Stay tuned. All right, so you open that up, you see a little dust came out. And if you look right here, you will notice that there's two wires. Most every one of them are going to be just these two wires. You see that's transformer and front doorbell. So we're going to take this system, and what I'm going to do is unhook these two wires. You flip the breaker off before you do this. I don't, because I don't mind getting shocked, but I know that there's people that don't like that. So I'm going to flip these. I'm going to unhook these, straighten them, and I'll show you how to make the connection. Now, another thing they want you to do is go to Nest for compatibility. I know mine's compatible. I've already checked it, but I will show you what the website is to go to. Stay tuned. So I'm going to undo this one and this one. All right. I'm going to get Lori to hold the camera. So I'm straightening this. Lori's going to do the best she can with it. You want this to be straight and about 1/4 inch long. So I'm going to cut it off just a little bit. So now you take this part, and there's connectors right there. So what you do is you slip, and there's no polarity here. It doesn't matter which one. You push that inside. It grabs. You push that inside just like that. And then you hook these two back to to here, where it came off up to the transformer side. Okay, so I hooked the two wires into there. I hooked it back to trans in front because it's the front doorbell. I pulled the sticker off and stuck it here. And you can see I stuck the wires in here. Now, it may affect the way the bell sounds. We'll have to see. Once we get it going, we'll see. And I may move the wires around, but that's decent right there. So let's go to the other side. So you remove the old doorbell. And there's going to be two wires in there. That's the two wires that you just saw coming to here. Pull it out. And you can see there's just a red and a white wire in here. You heard the doorbell ding. I am going to have to move those wires because it messes with the sound of the bottom chime. So you're going to do the same thing here that you did on the other one. You're going to straighten the wires, make them about 1/4 inch. These are really easy to install. I'm very happy about the simplicity of it. You push that in. You see there's a hole there. You push this in. And now you're ready to, I'm going to put the mounts up and everything. Then we hook this to the back of the camera and then snap it in place, and we're back in business. And I wish my neighbors would shut it. I'm filming. Stay tuned. Okay, so the issue is if you put the camera up here and you put it flat like that, it's not going to get, we've got bushes here. We've got bushes here, so it's not going to see out. So I'm going to put it up there and turn it at an angle. It gives you a plate that you can put it at an angle, which is this plate right here. So it makes it turn. So I'm going to use this plate. And so I'm going to pull that off and this off, and these will stick together, I think is the way. It actually becomes one piece when you do that. And you could tell the up, because it's got the house at the bottom of it, you can tell which side needs to be up. So I'm going to slip this through. And I want it to be at an angle like that right there. And I'm going to try to slide it out as much as I can because I want it to get, and of course these things are pretty wide angled. The ones that we have in our business are really wide angled. They're Nest brand as well. And I'm really happy with how well they work. And mine is going to be easier. You know, this is probably the easiest scenario of all. as far as how easy it has been to wire this up. I know that there's other people who are going to have different doorbell configurations and different things. This one is pretty straightforward, pretty simple. So now you take the Nest camera doorbell combo and you loosen those two screws. You slip one on one side, hook it up, one on the other side, hook it up. But before you put it away, there's something that you got to do. And that is, you got to get your phone out. And if you don't already have the Nest app installed, you need to install it. You're going to open your Nest app. See, I've got a bunch of cameras on it. You're going to hit here. You're going to hit Add Product. And you're going to scan that code right there. They do it like this. Yep, it does. Okay, scan. There it goes. It just got it. So now we're going to hit next. We're going to hit next, and it's actually trying to teach me how to do this, and I've already done it. So I don't need any of this. I just want it to work. So it's it walks you through the installation process here, but a video is better, I think. Is it blue? Yes, indeed, it is blue. Front door. So it's looking for the camera as we speak. I'll peel that off. And since it is blue, I think we're safe to push it back together. Oh no, wait, it wants me to hook to the network. So I'm going to do that. Hook into my Wi-Fi network, and Cupcake decided she needed to speak and get involved. So it's connecting to Wi-Fi. We're almost done. It's adding it to my Nest account. And it's very inexpensive, I found. It's like, for one camera, it's $50 a year for up to 5 days. For two, the next camera's $30 and on down the line. And so $50 for a whole year where it keeps it for up to 5 days, I think is very affordable. I feel like that's, while that's finishing, I'm going to snap this in. Push that back through. And I'm going to push these two connectors up in here. Now this is going to be an issue. These
don't want to go in there.
No. Why do they have to make these connectors so large? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to hook this directly to the camera instead of using the other thing. So it says, okay, so you can see that we see video. There you go.
Wow.
You see us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to work on this. I'm actually going to take those connectors off. That's one little heads up. If it's not deep right there, if you don't have a hole, I'd say leave this connector off and just hook these under just like it was on the regular doorbell. So there you go, friends. So all I did was just pull those connectors off and just hook the regular connectors straight up like it normally is on a normal doorbell. So you push the wire back in. You have to bend the wires where they go directly up in, like that, and then you just snap it into place. So that is correctly installed, and you can see that because I rang the doorbell, it turned the green light on. So it is actually recording right now. So let's see what it looks like. I've stuffed those wires right there, so it's not going to sound right, so we're going to fix that. But I want to hear it first. This is a chime there and a chime there.
Just hit the middle of it? Or
Yeah.
the bottom?
Yeah, see, it didn't sound right. Hush, Cupcake. So all you're going to do is move the wires around where they're not touching the chime. Not too hard to do. These little crazy connectors here are kind of in the way. Now let's see what it sounds like. That's much better. Alright, so let's put the cover back on. Boom, that part's done. Now let's go outside and look. So that is it installed right there. And I want to see what it looks like. So that is me standing out here live right now. So you can see it was important that I put the angle on it, because if I didn't put this little angle piece on it and it turned at a little bit of an angle, it would show the bricks and it would have gotten the back of the bush. The way it is now, when you look out, you can it still catches the bricks, but it catches, so anything that went by here you would see, which is what I was trying to accomplish. So there you go, friends, just that simple. I don't know much, but I know how to install a Nest doorbell and Nest cameras. Thanks so much for watching. Tighten up every chance you get.